From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
He's Roz. I'm Mocha.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for being here with us today. Shem's here, Maria's here, Maurie's here.
Yes, sir.
Present. Gang in the building. What's going on?
I went to bed way too early.
What time? Oh, that's almost sometimes worse than going to bed too late.
But I tried to. I put on I put on spa music.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Me too.
Did you really? You guys?
And then lied down in bed and apparently fell asleep within seconds.
What do you mean apparently?
Well, because I mean I was there, but I wasn't there to see when I fell asleep.
But you knew how long you were awake for.
But you never really know.
Well, I mean, you know if it's the difference of 5 minutes or an hour.
I guess. Yeah, it was at 7:30.
7:30. Jeez.
Oh, like me?
And what were you? Yeah, it's like Mocha's every day. So what were you listening to? What kind of spa music?
It's on I put it on the TV, like the music channel or whatever, and it was like, I guess when you're getting like a massage or a facial kind of music. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is calming.
Do you listen to this type of stuff before you go to bed, Maria?
Only if I really need it. So every night, yeah. No, I've been putting on the Calm app, and it has
I use the Calm app too.
Do you? So it's like these theta waves, and they're meant to calm your body and relieve anxiety.
Crap, guys, I was going to talk about I'm looking for. I can't find my dongle.
Catherine had a massage yesterday, she was saying.
Yeah.
And she was super into it. And at one point during the massage, both she and the massage attendant heard a noise in the room.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And the massage attendant for a second, sort of stopped rubbing her. And then Catherine said she, popped her head up out of the hole and looked over her shoulder to see what it was. And then she put her head back in the hole and looked at the ground, and there was just a puddle of drool that just fell out of her mouth.
Oh, no.
And it was drool hitting the floor, and it was so loud.
NGL, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
When you're in that relaxed state, okay, I can't find my dongle, but I'll just play it from my phone.
Okay. Is this what you listen to fall asleep?
So I found on the Calm app as well.
Yeah.
Something that.
Is this people talking to you though? Because I'm more if I'm gonna do it, I'm just listening to first of all, I don't like listening to anything when I fall asleep.
Oh, I do meditation every night. It's either the Peloton app or the Calm app. I bounce between the two.
Do you drool when you're sleeping?
The Calm app has sleep stories though.
Yeah, I drool.
Does your cats lick it up?
No.
I only asked that because my dog licks up Matthews.
Oh, it's so gross.
Thank you for bringing up sleep stories, Maria. Because I listened to one the other night.
Yeah.
And it's a continuation of a sleep story I listened to before.
Oh, my God.
Do you remember that time when I played for you guys? There was a sleep story on Transformers?
Yes.
Voiced by the guy that does Optimus Prime?
Thank you, yes.
So I discovered, Peter Cullen, right?
Yeah.
So I discovered there was another one, an updated version. This one's called Building Bridges with Optimus Prime. And it's 33 minutes. And this is what I fell asleep to the other night.
This?
Just keep listening.
Hello, my friend. It is I, Optimus Prime.
Wow.
I have been hoping to talk with you again.
Again?
You are still awake, yes?
Yes.
Oh, good. For a moment, I thought you might have fallen asleep. While Bumblebee, Ironhide, and I were getting settled outside.
Bro, there's no way.
I'm glad you're awake.
There's no way I could listen
Like
to this.
shortly after this, I fell asleep. I have no idea what happened in the story.
There is no way.
When I listen, I don't know, like,
If anyone has told you this,
about you, Maria, like when you're listening to the comm app,
Here, I will compare what I listen to.
I
because
fall
it's
asleep
very
within
different.
second. Like
Really?
within 60 seconds, I'm done.
To Optimus
Like the window is still
Prime?
open.
Yeah. What'd you listen to?
So this is what I listened to last night.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Peaceful.
And it's for an hour.
Who's that?
Just that.
Here, you know what I get?
Yeah, Catherine puts rain sounds on all the time.
Love it. It's amazing.
I don't know.
Maria, I'm going to forward you the Optimus Prime.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and sleep to that tonight, and I will come back tomorrow with a review.
Does nobody just drink before bed anymore?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, question. Maria, when's your probation up?
My
Yeah, because you're new here.
Are you trying to
How
work
long's your
with the labor
probation?
laws or
Nah,
something over here?
You may not make it.
Today is day,
Why?
day 5 of Maria
yeah,
being
exactly.
on the show.
5 days you've been on this show. You may not make it.
Why?
I don't know. Listen, so the influence that this show has, right? It hits you, like when it hits you right in the face when you realize the influence this show has. You've been on the show this is day 5 for you.
Yes.
And the influence that you have already had might be too much for me already.
Oh, no.
So my kid, Roxy, huge Maria fan already. Okay?
There you go.
So I'm at home yesterday. I go to the grocery store. I do my whole thing after the show. I go and buy. Roxy wasn't feeling good. Catherine she was busy, so I bought them treats, right? So I buy Catherine these sweet potato chips. Disgusting, but she enjoys
They're
them.
actually really good,
Right?
the Terra ones.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so I buy Catherine these sweet potato chips, and then she tries them, and I'm like, "Hey, how are they?" She's like, "They're fine, they're good."
He bought the wrong ones.
No. She's like, they're fine, they're good, but like sweet potato chips, she's just like, it's just like it's not my kind of spud, right? And then I say, I go, yeah, and Roxy goes, what's a spud, right? And I go, what do you mean, what's a spud? And she's like, what's a spud? And I'm like, a spud is a potato. And she goes, why? And I go, well, I don't expect you to know what a spud is a potato because maybe we just never taught you that. And then she goes, or maybe that's just a word from your generation.
Wow. Flamed.
Oh my
In your
God.
own home. There's no safe space.
Right?
Oh my.
Which is like Maria's line. Anything I say that she doesn't understand is maybe that's from your generation.
I love it.
Wow.
Right? Instead of saying, hey, I've never heard about that. Maybe tell me about it. Sounds cool. No. What I get is maybe that's from your generation.
Maria's #1 fan.
I love it.
Okay?
I love it. I love it.
So I hit peak influence last night already. So hope you had fun.
Well, that was amazing. That was amazing.
Hope you had a good time on the show. It's been a hell of a week. All right? It's going to be a nice weekend.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Do I need to be worried about you, Maurie?
No.
No. Okay. So every now and then I start getting the feeling that Maurie maybe doesn't think that he's on the show enough. Because every now and then I'll get an email or a text or something. And whether it's from Maurie's socials or he just like letting me in on his life, right? And then oftentimes those things make it to the radio, right? Because they're interesting and they're either funny or they're ridiculous. But sometimes I think that Maurie goes to like the extreme because I don't know why, right? So I got an email from Maurie the other day that says this. We got dog treats for Andy. They were dehydrated apples. He didn't want them, so I started eating them myself. Okay, now, obviously you sent this knowing that I would say, hey, Maurie,
Do you have the dog treats with you? And
Yes.
you would say, yes, of course you did, because you brought them in every day since you sent this, right?
Well, yeah, because they're
Yes.
yum.
Okay. Okay.
You actually have them there?
Yeah.
What are they called? Show these to me now.
So they're Crump's Naturals because Andy loves them, but this is apple bites. It's just dehydrated apples.
But what makes them a dog treat and not a person treat?
Because it says dog treats on the bottom.
But what makes it a dog treat and not a person
Did you
treat?
look at the ingredients?
It's just one ingredient, apple.
One ingredient? It just
let me
says
see that.
apples? Bring it
Yeah.
in. Let Mocha investigate.
Because we in our house, our
Yes.
dogs love this brand, Crump. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Hold on. So read out the ingredients.
Ingredients.
Yes.
Apple.
Yeah. That's it?
That's all it says.
That's all it says?
Legit just says ingredient apples.
Come on. That's it?
Yeah.
So they're just apples.
But the reason I emailed you is because can I eat this? Because I love any dehydrated fruit.
But so why is it like, so there's
It doesn't say
literally-
human grade.
Oh my God. Did you look at the calories on this though?
Maurie.
That's like any apple, though.
Maurie.
Wow. 2,800 calories? Dang.
2,800?
But that's for the whole bag.
That's not a big bag.
Apples aren't that high in calories.
Yeah. Okay, Maury.
Maybe calories go up
I
when
don't
you
know.
dehydrate
Okay,
something.
hold on. now.
Oh
Hold
my
on,
God.
Hold on.
Yo,
Open
you
the
gotta-
bag. Open the bag up, Mocha.
Beautiful coat though, damn Maury.
You are. You're looking much shinier.
Yeah.
I meant to say that.
But can you eat something if it's a dog treat?
I mean, it's really up to you, man. That's not up to me to decide. If you want to eat dog food, you can eat dog food.
But it's not dog food, it's an apple.
Okay, Mocha's trying them right now.
Okay, now I feel better.
Yeah. Does it taste like it's for a dog or no?
I don't think it matters.
Or it tastes it is exactly the ingredient. It's just an apple.
It's just apples.
But maybe they're like the apples that fall off the tree.
Y'all get paid a lot of money. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You don't have to eat
but I'm
dog
not going
treats.
to waste the apple treats.
Like,
does it taste all right?
Yeah, it just tastes like apple.
That's it. No, like sense of that it's for a dog.
No.
You wouldn't know.
Would not know.
Really? Like
Absolutely.
If you went to a party and I had that on a charcuterie board,
Yeah.
which I got 3 of for a wedding,
I would totally think
yeah,
that these were,
He's going in for another one.
he's going in for more.
Mocha's eating
For
eating
people?
dog treats.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, hey, Roz, these are great.
yeah. By the way, Maury, are you pissed at Mocha right now because you thought this was going to be your big moment, eating dog treats
No,
on
I'm
the show?
enjoying
Okay,
watching.
good.
'cause,
Okay.
No, Mocha eating dog treats is making me feel better about eating dog treats.
Okay.
Like, honestly, guys, it's not bad.
Yeah? Maury, do you want to come and get one then?
I'd love a dog treat.
Yeah?
Okay, come here.
I swear to God, if you smell Mocha's butt on your way in here,
No,
you guys
come
are
here.
enough with the dog treats.
No.
Enough with
Come
the
here.
dog treats.
Come here.
Okay, here.
Sit.
Oh my God.
He actually
You guys are the
Paw.
worst.
Oh my God.
You guys are the worst.
Other paw. Lay down.
Oh my God.
Roll over. Now speak. Good boy.
Wow.
Here. Oh, you still can't even catch a treat. Here.
Are you eating one too now? Does anybody else want to try one? You want to try one, Maria?
Why not?
Yeah?
Oh, see?
Yeah.
I'll come get one.
Go
You're gonna
run.
come, yeah, Maria's going to come in. Maria's going to come in.
Maria's
She's
gonna
coming
come
in.
in.
She's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in.
one.
No, I'm not trying that.
Why?
Are you kidding me? I don't like apples.
Who doesn't like apples?
I don't like apples.
Bruh.
I don't like apples.
I see.
I'm not a fan of apples. Okay, Maria.
Over here. Try
Is
one.
Maury still on the ground?
Is Maury still on the ground? It looks like it though, eh?
Okay.
It does.
I wonder if
So
a dog would
little.
like these.
Yeah. Okay, Maria's now
They're
trying.
kind of like chewy-ish.
Yeah.
A little, right? What does it taste like?
Apple. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's an apple, but
Yeah, because once again, the ingredients are legit just apples.
By the way, I'm not trying one, Maury. I don't want one.
you know what?
I
I still
don't
don't
like
get
apples,
past the
Maury.
fact
No,
that
no,
I'm
no.
eating
Wait,
a dog
wait.
treat, though.
Roz,
I
look
think
who we
that
work
is
with.
the hard thing. And I'm
Sure.
eating it now, anyways. But
Yeah.
Shem, you gotta get in on this.
You must be out your mind.
Yeah, I'm with you, Shem.
zero artificial flavors or preservatives.
Dog treats.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay. You guys are all crazy.
well, they're sustainably made and packaged.
Yeah,
but
okay.
nowhere on
Just
here
go
does
and
it say
buy
human
apples. You
grade.
guys don't have to eat dog
No, but it
dog
doesn't
treats.
say human grade.
It doesn't matter.
Shouldn't
It's for.
it though? Because now we're eating dog treats aren't human grade.
I don't know what even that means, but it's a dog treat. You don't need
Wait,
to eat dog
There's
treats.
crude protein, crude fat, crude fiber, and what does that mean? That's a dog. That's
That's a
only
dog
see that
thing?
in dog things.
Yeah, that's a dog thing. Okay? That's a dog thing. All of you. You guys, I swear to God.
Roz, we work with some weirdos.
We do.
My
We
God.
do. We do.
I'm good. I don't want any more.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Good choice, Maria.
Yeah, I don't want any more, you disgusting freak.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
He's Roz, I'm Mocha. What's going on?
I'm sore again today.
Oh, working out?
No. Well, sort of, yes.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just moving dirt around.
Dirt?
Yeah, like sand. A lot of sand. Like 5 cubic yards of sand, which is like, I don't know, 7 tons or something like that.
Wait, building a beach?
Basically, I turned my lawn into a beach.
What?
Yeah, I covered the entire lawn with sand.
Why?
To level it out.
Oh, God. Again?
Right? Again.
Didn't you just do that?
A couple years ago. Yeah, so, but when you're doing it, like, I don't like touching things twice. Shut up. Right? You know what I mean? Right? Like, I will avoid when I don't know. Let me try and say this in a way that, okay. So if I'm doing something that requires work, right? Something that I have to like touch, lift, or move. I only like to touch, lift, and move it once.
Okay.
I don't like to have to touch, lift, or move it twice.
Still sounds weird. You just added more weird words to it.
Okay. Let me give you an example, right? If I shovel something or move something, okay, imagine shoveling, like you got a lot of snow on your driveway, right? So imagine shoveling all the snow off your driveway into a big pile. Then you have to move that big pile.
Oh, yeah, no,
right?
I'm not doing that.
So, okay, so when you're doing sand work, I have a big giant 7-ton pile of sand in the driveway. Then I have to shovel that sand into like a wheelbarrow. Then I move that wheelbarrow into an area in the yard. Then I get my shovel again, and then I have to take all the sand out of the wheelbarrow and put it on the yard. So I'm touching it twice.
Did they deliver the sand to you, or you had to go and pick it up?
They delivered it to me.
Oh, God.
Right?
And for anybody who doesn't know, the purpose of you tossing sand all over your grass,
right,
which we all know you love,
right,
and you mow,
right,
all the time.
It levels it out. So when you're running your mower over it, sometimes those little divots and bumps, you can feel the mower sort of like moving.
Yep.
So this fills in all those divots. So it's like walking on carpet basically when you're on my lawn. Like it's flat, like you don't feel any bumps anywhere, right? It's really nice on the feet.
Okay,
right? It's great. I love it. But you have to touch it twice, and I don't like touching it twice. I don't like having to like move something that's heavy and then put it somewhere and then
nobody wants to contribute to the conversation
and you would think, right, that when you're having to deal with something that heavy, right, and move it twice, that it would be your lower back that hurts the most. But actually, when you're touching it twice, it's your elbow that does most of the work.
Your elbow?
It's my elbow is actually
You give yourself too much credit, bro.
because you have to listen, because you have to fling it or toss it, right? Like, and so when you shut up, right? You're not just like moving it into another pile, like you're flinging it, like you have to toss it and spread it out evenly.
Okay.
So, and not because you don't want it thick. You only want it thin. Right?
Okay.
If that makes any sense to anybody.
You guys are just childish now.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You got a Kevin Hart clip over there that I want to play real quick. This goes back to what I always say. It's like, one of the things that I love seeing are, dads who can't do things anymore because they're too old, but they still think they can, right? And this sort of falls into that same line. Remember when you rode a BMX bike at a children's bike park and hit the wall and broke your shoulder?
First of all, it's not a children's bike park. Adults go there.
Okay,
like
cool.
enough adults go there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. With their kids.
Sometimes without.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's
practice
fine.
their skills.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. That's not the point of all this, but we can make it the point if you want to.
Anyway.
Okay. So Kevin Hart, I guess Kevin Hart was hanging out with Stephen Ridley, who's a ex-NFL running back, and I guess they were just like flexing and doing whatever, and they decided to have a race, and Kevin Hart, who's 44, simple foot race between two pals.
Ladies and gentlemen, the age 40 is real. Respect that age. And I don't want you to be alarmed, but I'm in a wheelchair. Why? Well, because I tried to jump out there and do some young stuff. Me and Steven, we got into a little debate. This debate was based off of who was faster. Those that know me know I'm pretty fast. Yeah. Steven said, Kev, ain't no way you going to beat me. Steven is an ex-NFL running back, played for New England Patriots. I said, Steve, you can bet it. He said, bet. I said, bet. We get out there, we go run the 40-year-old dash. Tore my lower abdomen. My abductors are torn. I don't even know what that is, but I tore them. I can't walk. This is 44. Why did I even race? What was I thinking, son? Got to be the stupidest man alive.
Right? Kevin Hart should have called me for some training tips.
Yeah, okay.
This is exactly what happened between me and Shem. What happened with Shem?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I hurt myself before the race.
And during the race.
Yeah,
and during.
Shem tore his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you get. You can't do that stuff anymore, man. Even though Kevin Hart, Golden Jet, right?
Yeah,
he's in great shape. He's in great shape.
Works out every day. Got a personal trainer and everything.
But if you're not doing that stuff every single day, right? Like if you're not sprinting every single day, you can be Kevin Hart and work out and have, a great routine and great trainers and access to all this stuff. But man, if you haven't sprinted like a foot race in a real long time and you just think that you can do it, you're going to tear it all up.
Preach.
Wind up in a wheelchair.
Replace Shem's name with Kevin Hart's name here.
Come on, Shemroy. You can barely walk.
It's going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's what happens, man.
That's a joke.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let me read you this headline. Did you have living room parents or bedroom parents?
Pardon me? What?
Did you have living room parents or bedroom parents? So it was a discussion about the two kinds of parents people had while growing up. Bedroom parents who spent most of their time in their bedroom away from everyone, and the kids couldn't go in there unless invited. Or living room parents who spent all their time in public spaces in the house, hanging out in the living room with everybody. Who had bedroom parents? Did anybody have bedroom parents?
No.
I wish.
My dad was someone else's bedroom.
Wow.
Wow. You didn't have bedroom parents, Maria?
No, my
You
dad,
wish, though.
I wish. Oh my God.
Why?
Because I can't do anything in my living room if my dad's in there.
Oh, that's right. You still live at. Do you live at home?
I'm at home.
You're at home, right?
What do you mean you can't do it? Like,
what do you want to do?
Yeah, like drugs?
I wasn't even allowed to have a conversation the other day because my dad was watching soccer. He yelled at me for being too loud in the kitchen.
What game was he watching?
He was watching Liverpool.
Okay.
And I was like having a conversation because I was asking my sister if
you weren't in the same room.
Well, our like living room and kitchen is like all open, so it's like one big like area.
Yeah.
And I was
you and
having
your sister are talking.
Yeah, we're talking, and my dad like whips his head around, and he's like, "Are you guys done?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You are too loud." And he's like, "I have 2 hours of my day where I want peace and quiet to watch soccer. And all you guys are doing is yelling." See? And I'm like, "Go to the basement."
Oh my God.
And then he didn't like that response.
What did he say?
And he goes, "No, this is my house and my living room."
Shem, what would have happened in your house if your old man said, "Hey, be quiet," and you said, "Go to the basement"?
Listen, let me tell you something. I would have had to duck. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Subtle differences. subtle.
But this is the thing. And the reason why I said that is because my dad like redid our entire basement and always like praises the TV down there, and like we're not allowed touching the wrong remote because we'll screw up the system. So like I don't even know how to work the basement TV, to be honest.
Well, because you can't be trusted.
Oh.
Hey.
That's a little bit of a burn. Why can't I be trusted?
Well, obviously that's why. That's why he hasn't taught you anything.
No.
We all had wildly different parents, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like Maurie, single dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always out dating around, all that other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Right, Maury?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
I used
Shout
to
out
hang
to your
out
stepmom, Donna, who loves hearing about those stories on the radio.
What was his
Coach
Russian girlfriend's name?
Oh, Russian Rita.
Russian Rita, right?
Who showed up at my,
Yes.
like, when I went to summer camp, she showed up in high heels in the forest.
Well, yeah, always got to look good, right?
Okay, so Maury had his
Russian Rita.
dad Frank's single years with Russian Rita.
You still live at home, Maria. Shem,
Duck.
Duck.
Yep.
Yeah, Duck. Mocha, you.
Oh, same.
Same.
Are you like? If I ever told my dad to, you go to the basement,
Those
you
who
would
don't
never hear from me again.
No,
ever.
No,
ever.
No.
And people come around asking. My dad would deny ever having a son.
Okay, so what do we got here? What have we learned? Shut up, Duck, Duck, Rita, right? Is that the deal?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I know, Roz, you're not into what I'm about to talk to. But some people on the show might be interested to know the information important to their day. Your horoscopes, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, we're doing that now? We've traveled to that world with this show? We're doing horoscopes?
Maria's only been on the show 1 week, and I kind of figured that you'd be into this kind of stuff. Do you read your horoscope every single day, Maria?
Not every day.
Do you believe in the stuff that you read?
I believe in like the aspects of horoscopes. I don't believe in like daily horoscopes. I just don't think that they're that accurate. But I think that like the traits and everything do like matter.
So the times that you have read your horoscope, do you typically do at the beginning of the day? Or do you wait till the end of the day, read it, and then reflect on the happenings of your day and be like, oh yeah, that totally made sense?
Yeah, the end of the day.
End of the day. Okay, well, let's start with you, Maria. You are because your birthday was like a couple weeks ago. What are you, Leo?
Yes, I'm a Leo.
Okay, Maria, who's a Leo. You won't be much in the mood for socializing today. So give parties and family gatherings a miss. The more background noise there is in your life, the less you will be able to get through your thoughts in order, and that is now your number one priority. Let's go over to Roz. Just because
he's so excited.
So into it. I get confused because like with the astrological calendar, Roz, your zodiac sign changes. Some would say you're a Libra, some would say you're a Scorpio.
Oh, so he's a cusp.
As a what?
So like people who are like on the cusp can have traits of both.
Oh,
like
so let's
rising
read
signs and star signs.
So then that means we got time to read both. For Roz. Let's start with Libra. Events that seemed so unfair a day or two ago can now be seen as blessings in disguise. So get past your doubts and embrace them. Ultimately, all change is for the good. So remind yourself of that fact and move confidently into the future.
So why don't people who are born on the same day then share the same personality traits?
Well, because you're like sun and moon could also be different.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, then you got a factor if Mercury's in retrograde and
Because
stuff.
like on, if you actually, funny enough, if you go on Snapchat, not that you have that probably, Roz, but you go here and they have your horoscope now.
Oh my God.
So then you can, I know, exciting. So then you can do your sun, which is like your qualities and stuff. And then your moon is like your emotions. And then your rising is like where you get your personality a little bit. That and your sun. If I'm saying that correctly.
So, Roz, if you want to go down the road of being a Scorpio, if you feel you would like to get more deeply involved in a cause that inspires you, now is the time to give it a go. Don't be one of those people who sign up and expect everyone else to do the work. Get involved on a personal level.
Oh, they know me. They know me.
So well.
Damn it, Maurie. Gemini.
Yeah.
The fact that you have built up a lot of momentum in recent weeks should keep you going for some time yet. Even though the sun is about to move into one of the more sensitive areas of your chart,
That's so untrue.
follow through on what you have already started.
What the hell have I started?
Shem, Taurus. Invitations to enjoy yourself socially will come thick and fast over the next 24 hours. But if you are under no obligation to get out, just because others expect it of you, spend your time in quiet contemplation rather than partying all day and all night.
What makes this different than palm reading or a crystal ball?
Oh my God, Roz, can you read my palms?
No.
Because this is about today only.
No. But what makes astrology different than palm reading or somebody?
Well, I'm not an expert.
I think
somebody
is when you
crystal ball.
read your palm, like the lines mean different things.
No, they don't. They mean nothing actually.
Do you know what the lines mean, Maria?
No, I don't do palm reading.
Okay,
because that's junk, right? That's junk.
No, it's not
that's
junk.
Yeah, I get it.
We got to move on to this.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
By the way, between now and 8 a.m., listen out for the crack of the bat. You'll know the sound effect when you hear it. When you do hear it, text Jays to 925-555 and you'll win tickets to watch the Jays 1 week from tonight inside of Rogers Center with the entire Roz and Mocha Show from the Rogers Landing section, which is amazing. So I can't wait for that. So between now and 8 a.m., listen out for that sound effect.
Really good sangrias there, by the way.
Do they really?
Yeah, the Rogers Landing, yeah.
Sangria, huh? Like by the glass, or you got to get a pitcher?
No, by the glass.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I see people in restaurants getting a pitcher of sangria, and I'm like, God, I wish I drank red
I don't know. At a sporting event, it's got to be beer for me.
Really, huh?
I don't know why. And I don't, like at home, I don't really drink beer anyway. Like I have it in the fridge for like when we have people over.
Yeah.
It gets
How
really
often
hot.
is that you have people over that you got to keep beer in the fridge?
Like in the summertime?
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time? That's weird, man. Okay, go
Why?
on. Sorry.
Because I like having friends over to hang out?
No. I enjoy that too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have one
When was the
beer
last
in the
time?
fridge.
Maurie has one beer in the fridge.
When was the last time you had like people over who weren't family, who were friends that came over?
Okay, like how many? Like one guy? One guy? Not a date, but like one guy?
When I say one guy, you know what I mean, one guy.
Yeah, like a date.
No.
So one guy.
Does one guy count, or does it have to be more than one guy?
So let's go both ways.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
One guy, and then also like
Yes.
like another family that came by to hang out with you and your family.
Oh. His face. Like a whole family?
Like the parents and kid or kids.
Not not these
But
aren't
they're not
like,
your family.
Not
Like,
my
they're friends
family.
that come over to hang out. Like recently at our place.
Catherine's friends, do they count, or do it have to be like my friends? My friends? Okay.
That's like a loophole.
Yeah, it's a loophole. I'm not going to fit through that hole. Okay, so I've had a lot of one guys over, right?
We all.
Right? I've done a lot of that, right? Like I've had a lot of one guy here, one guy there kind of thing,
Show
right?
off.
Okay, you don't got to brag.
Start on them, Roz.
Shut up. Okay, like I've had a lot of that. But as far as like a family,
Like,
Like-
it's summertime, it's nice
Yep.
weather, and like,
Yep.
you never know, like maybe people come over and then you want to make sure you have like drinks in the fridge to offer.
I'm trying to think. Like it's been, I don't know. Like
Okay, when
years.
When was the last time
Years?
one guy came over and you knew you had a fully stocked fridge where you can be like, hey, would you like a beer? Would you like a cider? Would you like a mixed drink?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was
One
it?
guy though. One guy. None of your beeswax.
What'd you guys do?
Nothing. Mind your business. Okay. Mind your business. Okay.
This is what two individuals do. when they're
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. When you're alone in the woods, just drinking beer, right? What do you think happens?
Well,
Right. Right. Different things. Right.
Okay, so
It was a good
now
time.
we go down the
I had a
road
lot of
of like
fun.
another family come over and you guys are all hanging out together.
Okay, so let's say you came over once.
Bro, that was like 2010.
No, it wasn't.
that's the same year I went over and he fed me mac and cheese.
No. You came to the cottage one time.
What?
Oh, yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Right.
So 3 years ago, I was the last one.
Maybe.
Oh, my.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
3 years ago?
Maybe.
Come on, man.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That like you're my friend, like not Catherine's friend, because Catherine had some friends that have come over and they're really great people and they get kids and stuff like
So
that.
3
but like,
years,
but like,
guys.
but like friends that I have that have come over. Yeah, 3 years ago. I think that's normal, right?
That's not normal.
That's a decent amount of time, I would say, right? But yeah.
Like already this summer, we've
Yeah.
had Like maybe 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I would be exhausted.
We've had, I've had nobody over this summer.
No. What time do you make them leave? 6?
No.
Oh.
What? While the sun is still up? Jeez.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is,
Got a problem you can't fix.
Roz and Mocha got you.
Peter, hello. You got the Roz and Mocha Show. Welcome.
Thank you.
What's going on, man? Why are you here?
Turns out we are not meant to be friends.
Oh, damn. You wrote us this, Peter. Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. We have a family of friends that immigrated from the same country as us. When they got here, we thought we'd be good friends. They are really good people. However, they have an extremely different lifestyle that we don't like. They want to meet all the time. They want to sleep over. They want to stay indoors, and we are the opposite. Now, we don't know how to get a break from them. Would you please help us? So is this like you and your wife? Is that the deal?
Yeah, my wife, myself, and our daughter.
Okay. And who are these other people?
They're friends from Brazil. We immigrated from there. We met them here. We didn't know them there. And they are like the parents and another 2 kids.
Oh, okay. And they're over at your place all the time?
No, because we are deflecting all the self-invitations.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we try to book stuff outdoors, but they don't like that much.
What is it that you don't like about them? Like when you say that they have a lifestyle that you guys don't like, what is their lifestyle?
Well, they like to stay indoors all the time. They like to eat all the time. They just keep talking. They like to talk to people, right?
Yeah.
So they like to come over to spend the day, sometimes the weekend, and then that's what they like. And we are the opposite. Like we go to camping, we go biking, we go hiking, we go swimming, we go to the beaches, and they are not on the same page as us.
Do they have family here at all?
No, not.
Oh, okay. So is that part of the reason why they keep gravitating towards you guys? Because you're from the same place. They feel like they're comfortable around you and your family. They feel that maybe to them that you all get along and enjoy each other's company?
Yes, probably. And I believe this is what they used to do back home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to do the same with us.
So you guys want family friends who are a little bit more adventurous and that they want to go on the bike rides and they want to go do day trips and go camping and go to the beach. Like you're not opposed to doing that with other people, but you have friends who only want to come over, sit and talk and do nothing, right? Is that what we're getting at here?
Exactly that.
Okay, so are you looking to dump these people as friends?
No, actually, we like them, but they are always trying to invite themselves here, and this kind of bothers us.
If they, suggest getting together on the weekend, do you just not say like, well, we're actually kind of busy or doing other stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, we do this all the time, but so this is the thing. They are trying to come over, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've never slept on our house, so they're always trying to get some excuse.
Okay, so you can keep avoiding, and you're just going to keep running into this. I think that your best course of action is to really just be direct and honest, blunt, but yet compassionate, and just get everything sort of out there. You don't have to be mean about it, but I think that you are well within your right to say, hey, listen, we like you guys. The sleepovers, the weekends at the house are not going to happen.
Yeah.
If you are staying somewhere downtown and we're free, maybe we can come and meet for a dinner, or if you want to do a day at the beach, maybe we'll shoot you an email, let you know we're going to the beach, everything else. But we're no longer hosting weekend sleepovers. Hope you can understand that.
We already thought that quite a lot, but
I think that you're just doing avoidance right now, though. You're lying.
Yeah.
Hoping that they get the hint.
Yes.
Right. Don't do that. Be honest with them. Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm
okay.
here. I'm just
yeah. So don't lie and don't avoid. Just be straight up with them and just say, hey, listen, sleepovers, it's just not an option anymore. It's too stressful. It's on the whole family, and we got stuff to do, and we like to make plans last minute. We can't do that if we're hosting. Still want to see you, but let's do something else other than just sit around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Well, I think so, yeah. Now I have to have the courage.
Yes, courage, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much, guys.
You got it, man.
Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Oh my God.
How are you?
Good. I had to eat all the leftovers last night. Or do you do that job? Is that your job as a dad?
Yes.
It's my job as a dad.
Yeah. Especially like almost every night when Cruz doesn't finish his dinner.
Yeah.
Guess who takes it?
Oh, I'm fine with that. But what
Dad does.
But what I mean is that 2 days ago, like once a month or something like that, just because the girls love it, I'll make a giant thing of chicken fried rice.
Sure.
Huge. And I just stick it in the fridge and they have it for lunch. Catherine eats it cold. Roxy just it's amazing. They love it so much. And then along the way, I make other things, right? But then I still see the container of chicken fried rice in the fridge as I'm now getting new groceries and making new dinners. And so there was 2 of those. I had like a leftover, I don't even know, just like these little beef things that I had cooked, and then the rice that I made for the girls. So like Rox had a brand new dinner last night. Catherine ate because she was out working, and I went to the fridge and I bought new food for to cook for me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got to be the dumpster, and so I get a plate and I put all the old chicken fried rice on it.
You're not
and
alone.
And the old beef, and I sat there and I ate a mishmash of leftovers.
I do
that don't
all
even
of that
really
as well.
that don't even really go together.
I do
just so
that
it
as
doesn't
well.
go to waste.
Yes.
I see
could
nothing
be
wrong with this.
A week-old container with, I don't know, broccoli and cauliflower.
Oh.
Right?
Really?
Yeah. And there will be a newly made
Yes.
broccoli and cauliflower yesterday.
Thank you.
But guess what?
Yeah.
I helped pay for that broccoli and cauliflower from a week ago. So you're goddamn right that's not ending up in the green bin.
Yeah.
That's going to end up in my tummy.
Yep.
I do that all the time.
All
man.
the time.
Yeah.
I'm going through the fridge. I dumpster dive in my own fridge.
Yeah, you reach for the back. The Tupperware is in the back.
Thank you.
What's over here?
Thank you.
Right?
Thank
and then
you.
start asking, babe, when'd you make this?
Yeah.
She'll be like, 6 days ago.
Well, see, 'cause I now when we're doing the show like so many times, I'll get a text being like with just a picture of something in the fridge. When did you cook this?
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, oh God, like two days ago. It's fine.
I almost feel like you got to put stickies on there with the date.
I know, because I make everything, so I know when everything is.
Yeah.
But I go I'm going through. Oh, and then the other thing I did. Oh man, I had cilantro and I had Italian parsley in the fridge last week, and I had some pasta dish that I made, leftovers again, and I reheated it, and then I just grabbed a bushel out of the fridge and went at it with some scissors to stick it on top, and I wound up putting cilantro on top of my pasta, thinking it was parsley.
But you ate it.
Ate it anyway. Because you know why? The parsley was going bad.
Yeah.
So was the cilantro. Had to get eaten.
Yeah,
Had
I
to get
agree.
eaten.
I had 4-day-old shrimp yesterday.
Ooh.
That I don't think I would do.
Already cooked or not
'cause
cooked?
Already cooked and with coconut all around it. But Matthew puts it on the counter going, there's your dinner.
What do you mean coconut all around it? What does that mean?
Like sort of rolled up in coconut, like breaded, like coconut breading.
Oh,
with curry, and then dipped in curry.
That is the weirdest way to say coconut shrimp.
The way you
you
described
could just
it,
do that.
I pictured regular shrimp with nothing on it.
Yes.
And then coconuts all
just coconut all around
like
it.
a coconut ring.
Yes.
No, coconut and curry shrimp.
Oh, okay. Coconut. That doesn't sound that bad. But yeah, no, I do that all the time. I'm in my fridge and I'm just looking around for old stuff. I'm never looking for what's the new thing.
Why don't you label the shelves Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? If
Well,
you cook something on Monday,
it's not about the labeling. It's about the fact that nothing ever gets eaten. There's just always leftovers.
but then don't cook something new until the old is eaten.
No.
My dad does the same thing.
Really?
What does he
Yeah.
do? He does what? Cook something? Or
No,
he
he'll
eats the
dumpster
leftovers.
dive in the
Dumpster dive
fridge.
in the
Yeah,
fridge.
you have to.
Yeah, his
Yep.
plate will have veal on it
Yes.
with some random like rice from 4 days ago, someone's
Yes.
vegetables,
Yes.
someone's
Yes.
leftover food from a restaurant. I'm like, what
Yes.
is this
Yes.
mix mash
Maria,
of like?
I do the same thing.
Yeah, like and
I'll
nothing
create a meal.
correlates.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. I will create a plate with a whole, like 6 different things that don't make sense
Yeah.
to one another.
Yeah, it's like Mandarin, right? It's like a buffet, right? Yes.
Yeah, you get your sushi, you get your chicken wings, you get your ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. And then Catherine's always like, why'd you fall asleep on the couch at 8:30? I'm like, man!
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
So we know that Fyre Festival 2 is happening.
Yeah.
Billy McFarland spent some time behind bars after the fiasco of Fyre Festival 1.
Yeah.
Cheese sandwiches were not lit.
No. And he said he came up with the idea for Fyre Fest 2 in solitary confinement. So, like, he was doing time for ripping people off. And then he, like, the whole time he was in there was just thinking of, like, to get back at it with the same thirsty crowd. It's
And
amazing.
So tickets are on sale. There's different tiers. I think the cheapest is like $500 US, right? So he does an interview with TMZ yesterday.
Okay.
Talking about Fyre Festival 2.
We announced our first pre-sale on Sunday. They sold out very, very quickly. And I think this kind of all comes back to, since 2016, Fyre has had 32 billion impressions across social media, which makes us like the most talked about festival in the world. And we saw that in the past, literally 36 hours convert to sales. No lineup announced. We did not share the location, and we sold out the first drop almost instantly. So it is just so incredible to finally have the support to make the Fyre dream a reality and to really share it with the world.
He has to understand, though, that those 32 billion or whatever impressions that he got, and he claims that it makes it the most popular festival in the world. It's not a festival. It never happened. No. And those impressions are solely based on the fact that it was an absolute disaster, not because it's some sort of festival.
Which then brings the question, where is he getting all the money from to put on Fyre Festival 2?
Oh, I mean, I'd invest.
And what? And they said, like, how did you convince investors? Because obviously all this money isn't coming from your bank account.
So I literally got on Instagram and DM'd the founders of the top couple of dozen festivals around the world that did a really good job. And they pretty much ignored me for the past 9 months. And then we actually signed a Broadway musical deal to turn the story of my life and Fyre into a Broadway musical recently. And I think the courage of the company behind that deal sparked some of these festival operators to start responding to me. And just so grateful they're taking a chance. And it really, really is wild.
But he didn't divulge who invested exactly and how much money was invested into Fyre Fest 2.
Has anybody asked who, because he's now said this twice. He said this in his announcement yesterday, and he said this on TMZ. Has anybody asked what production company, what theater, what director
No, we don't know
he's
yet.
working with on this so-called Broadway musical of his life?
Still don't know.
Like, of his life.
Yeah, still don't know.
Like, I understand maybe doing a disaster comedy about Fyre Fest, but for him to turn around and say, people are very interested in my life.
Yeah, nobody has come out independently and said, hey, by the way, we're the ones working on the musical. Check our resume.
I'm sure it'll be off Broadway.
Yeah, like I need to see, because that's a very close-knit group of people.
Love to audition for that. Roll the draw rule.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You remember earlier this year when we were following all the drama with Vanderpump Rules? And we'd never seen an episode, but everything blew up.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't go anywhere online or not see a social feed that didn't feature the drama that took place and took over the world. So back in March, did you watch Vanderpump Rules, Maria?
No, I actually didn't. I only watched it like on
After?
TikTok. Yeah.
After everything happened?
Yeah.
So Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix were dating.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tom had an affair, cheated with another star on the show. Her name's Raquel. And Raquel and Ariana were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore, obviously. And Raquel is now trying to rebuild her life. She left Vanderpump Rules. And she did a full revamp on IG recently, including changing her display name, which I didn't know Raquel isn't her real name. Her real name is Rachel. So she changed her name to Rachel.
She was just like a boring Rachel. Jazz it up a little bit.
She was a basic Rachel.
Yeah.
Gets on TV on this hot-ass show.
Raquel.
And she wants to be Raquel. But now she's going back to Rachel.
Yeah. That's hard to do with your friends, too. Right?
Yeah,
like when you're a Rachel.
And you're like, call me Raquel?
Call me Raquel. And your friends are like, okay, whatever, Rachel.
We know you.
Yeah.
No. But like when we're out, it's for the show. It's for the show. So she removed all photos of former castmates.
Okay.
Including photos that she was in. She kept up a couple of promotional photos.
Sure.
She then unfollowed everyone from the show. Doesn't want them in her life.
Wow.
Except for two people who were still on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And two people who were like kind of siding with Tom throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she kept them. She obviously unfollowed Tom. Tom still follows her. And trying to rebuild. What's so funny?
This sounds like this show.
It sounds like Maurie when Maurie unfollowed everybody.
And Mocha blocked me.
Yeah,
It's like I feel like I'm listening to Mocha describe this show.
You still mad at that?
Furious.
Yeah.
But it was your therapist that suggests, maybe it was Raquel's therapist.
Maybe it was.
That helped.
My therapist did not suggest you block me.
Oh.
No, but what did your therapist say?
He just
I'm
said,
doing this. I did it to help
he
you.
just said unfollow so that I don't see it all the time. And if
Right.
I feel the need, I can go and see. Now you're costing me more money.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? How is Mocha costing you money?
Well, no, costing the taxpayer more money because I have to
Why?
go to more sessions.
I know, but you unfollowed. So what's the difference if he blocks you or not?
Because now I can't go and see.
Yeah, but that's then. So what? Mocha just took away your ability to be creepy.
Nobody put paper over the window. I'd like to be able to at least look in the window.
No, you don't get to look in the window.
That's weird.
Yeah, why don't you carve out a peephole like you do with the rest of life?
Oh my God. Yikes.
Right?
Be honest. Damn it, Maury.
Yeah.
Do you use...
What?
We're not talking about peepholes.
Okay. Okay. Yo, hey. Sorry.
Do you use your husband Matthew's account to creep my page?
No, I do not.
Do you use...
I don't use Andy's because you blocked Andy.
Oh, did you block the dog?
No, I didn't block the dog.
Yes, you did.
Oh, it's the best.
So you have tried to use the dog's account to creep my page?
Yes.
Okay. Do you use any of the Kiss social accounts to creep my page?
Yes.
Guess who's getting blocked now?
I still have Daniel, Kyle, Frank.
Your dad?
Noted.
You're going to call your dad?
Noted. Everyone's getting blocked.
Yep.
Every single person.
Maria, I need your phone.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is,
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Yes, Pam. How are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
doing well. How are you?
Good. So, family drama. What's going on?
I have big baby news, but my bigger issue is who to tell first.
Oh, you wrote us this, Pam. Roz and Mocha fixed my life. My husband and I have a 16-month-old and recently learned that I'm expecting our second child. My parents are amazing grandparents visiting weekly despite the distance. His parents, especially his mom, have barely seen our daughter in the past 16 months despite living 15 minutes away. We plan to share the news of baby number 2 during a trip to see my parents. However, my husband believes we should wait to tell the parents all at once, not understanding the different dynamics between our families. I don't want to spoil the surprise for my involved parents by waiting for his less engaged ones.
It doesn't sound like the two families get together anyway, so how are you going to make this happen without it being obvious?
Well, that's exactly it. Is like I feel like waiting around for his parents is just kind of prolong it anyways, and it's just going to kind of be a little bit more suspicious getting everyone together anyhow because it doesn't happen often.
Right.
How did you do it the first time around?
We did, and everyone was very suspicious.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can't do it again.
Yeah.
Because they're going to know.
Yeah.
Why don't you why don't you use the kid as an excuse? You're 16-month-old, and why don't you tell both sets of grandparents, hey, listen, we're doing some photo shoot at the house with the kid. And we want all the grandparents there. Just tell them we got this whole thing planned. You're going to be in and out of there in an hour, but we'd really like you to do it because we put a lot of time into this. Boom, the grandparents show up.
Right. Okay.
Lie, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just do wouldn't it be great if we all got together for brunch?
Yeah,
exactly. Because people they're going to come up with excuses, or they're going to say this weekend doesn't work for us, whatever. Like, it has to be something that is that day and that day only.
Right. So you think still telling them like all together, you think that's the way to go?
I don't know.
It seems like the way that would make everybody happy, I guess.
Yeah.
I would say that your priority, okay, should not be what makes each set of grandparents the happiest. I would say that you guys need to do this in a way that makes you and your husband the happiest. And relieves any potential tension in the house.
Gotcha.
Okay,
now,
that should be the priority.
Any of the grandparents, if you go down Roz's suggestion road, right? Are any of the grandparents like the type where, photo shoot, big family thing, I'm going to go get my hair did, I'm going to get my nails done, or I'm going to, buy a new shirt or something like that, and then be like, I thought we were doing a photo shoot?
Yeah, kind of. And I feel like his mom...
Don't say photo shoot. Don't say photo shoot then. Say something else.
Yeah, come up with something else.
Make it about the kid. Make it about their grandkid, not about you.
Right.
Or a brunch or a get-together.
Is there like a birthday coming up or anything?
I mean, she will be like a year and a half. Like in and around that time that we would tell them. So I guess like we could use that as like a little like year and a half birthday dinner or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Like I think. Exactly.
No, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
I'm kidding.
See,
I'm kidding.
my biggest thing was I wanted to tell them on like our trip away because my brother was going to be there too, and I don't get to see my brother very often anymore because he's newly engaged.
Yeah.
So I just wanted like my whole, and like maybe it's a little selfish. Like I'm like, oh well, it's my family time.
So okay.
But, like,
wait a minute. Hold on a second, Pam. Why don't you and your husband make like a cool video and just like text it to everybody?
I guess we could. I mean, the dynamic for his family, it would work that way. But I do kind of want to be like in person with everyone.
I got you. So if his parents found out that they were told second, would they be pissed?
I could see there being like a little animosity, but I don't think.
How are they going to know?
Why are they going to find out?
Exactly.
They don't talk to your parents anyway.
No, that's totally true.
So
exactly.
So I don't understand. Like, why don't you just tell your parents when you see them and tell his parents when you see them? Just don't make it weeks, apart from each other.
Exactly. Yeah, like keep it close. And I think it's more so like my husband who has like a harder time being like, oh well, your family's going to find out first, and like my family's on the back burner.
Yeah, I get that feeling, right? Like I understand.
But nobody has to know.
That. But nobody has to know.
Yeah. And
right?
we can still make it special for like his parents.
Yes, you can. But whatever decision you make has to be the one that is the smoothest for the two of you in your house. You guys can't be making decisions that are going to stick a wedge between the two of you to start appeasing grandparents.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
I totally agree.
So if this is if this for him is just a non-starter, that it all has to happen together, then I think that you should figure out how to do it all together. But if he's willing, and it's not going to sort of, you guys aren't going to get in a big wicked fight over it, then just do one set and then the other set, but just do it on like the same day or like the next day. Just don't drag it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No, I like that idea. I think that's good. That should work.
Yeah.
Does that help, Pam?
It does. Thank you.
Congratulations, by the way.
Hey, thank you.
Have a wonderful day, and thanks for reaching out.
Are you going to ask me the question?
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
I would have to say Roz.
Have to. Thanks.
It could never be a clean win.
No, it's never enthusiastic. It's never enthusiastic.
So.
And no answer. And no answer. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Thanks, Pam.
Okay, have a good day.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life
on Kiss.
Things got quite emotional on Friday night.
What happened?
Man, people were sad. Excited at first, but then sad.
What happened?
I don't know what the future holds. I really don't. I got to sit home this week, lick my wounds, talk to my family, and see what they want me to do. But what I can say, Toronto, is thank you.
That is the rated R superstar Edge.
Oh.
His final match, allegedly, with the WWE when SmackDown was at the Scotiabank Arena downtown Toronto.
Gotcha.
Shem was there.
Yeah,
updating
sure
pictures.
was.
I was watching on television. My brother-in-law Andre was there.
You had great seats, Shem.
Bruh, third row?
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Maria was there, right?
And Maria was there with her boyfriend. Maria's boyfriend, Louis, huge wrestling fan.
Oh, God, not another one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Maria,
Okay.
supportive girlfriend.
Sure, yeah.
You guys have been together for
Almost 3 years.
almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And wrestling has been in his life forever.
Yes.
And what happens? So he starts talking to you about wrestling, and you what?
Listen.
Do you know any of
Tune out after a while.
any of the key? Like, you know any of the names?
Honestly, the only ones I know. Oh my God, now I'm actually forgetting their name. Wow. Stone Cold, because that's his favorite wrestler.
Okay.
And the only reason why I know that is because he makes me watch WWE videos on YouTube when we're together at home. So.
That's what love looks like.
I've seen enough cage matches.
Yeah.
I like this
for
guy.
My own kind.
I like this guy already. Yo, Louis is gonna get the quick invite to the wrestling group chat soon. So, you guys get tickets to go on Friday night, and Louis is very excited. Right?
Yeah.
And they're discussing what's about to happen on the drive-in. They're listening to Stone Cold's theme song in the car. They're enjoying, or Louis is enjoying himself at the show. Yes. And Maria records the whole thing.
Oh, no.
Are we seeing Wedge? What? Do you think they know anything as to what is happening tonight?
Hold on. Did you just start off that conversation by saying...
I called him Wedge.
You called the guy Wedge.
Wow.
The rated R
like
superstar,
I said,
25 years in the game.
and tune out.
His name is Edge.
I realized that after.
Okay.
You call him poor man Wedge.
So are we seeing Wedge? What? Do you think they know anything as to what is happening tonight?
A little bit of research would have done you well.
The only research we've done is you making me watch cage matches and you talking about the same one all the time with the guy with the tooth in his mouth.
And you obviously haven't seen it enough, so we obviously have to watch it more for you to
Please,
get it.
I cannot watch that again.
Cape. What cape?
It was like a leather cape.
Maria, who do you think you are to question the dead man?
Wait, so is he coming today?
Undertaker!
Right here, glass brace. Boom. Cheer for Edge. You remember when we came last year?
Yes.
Okay. And this was the guy that said, I'll be back next year to retire. And everyone's going crazy. You don't remember Nature Boy Ric Flair, that's what he used to do. He's gonna launch him over the top rope. Woo! Did you not see what just happened?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
That?
Hit the spear, baby.
Would you take me to wrestling again?
No.
Why?
I'll go with the guys to wrestling. I'm not going with you to wrestling.
Why?
Your heart wasn't in it. And we'll scrub next time.
Okay, you can go with Shep next time.
Yes. Yeah, your heart was not in that.
No.
Why go? Why go?
Listen,
Why bother?
you know what? It was a great time. I was asking questions and getting involved after a while.
Were you asking too many questions?
Honestly, I think at one point he just kept passing me popcorn, so I would eat it and stop talking.
Yeah, like you don't. And listen, he doesn't want you there.
I think he did originally and then regretted it immediately after we got there.
No guy wants his no.
And that was a 3-hour show.
Oh, I tried. As soon as I found out Shem was sitting like he could be on TV, I put it on and I was just like, maybe I'll see Shem on television, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I lasted 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good though for you.
Because 20 minutes because
But you were just watching, looking out for Shem.
There was no fighting. It was just all talking.
Oh, I think I know which part you tuned in. Was it like that talk show when they were on the stage?
The whole thing. I'm like, tussle. Come on. But anyway, Marie, don't go to wrestling with
I don't think I'm going to get the invite, to be honest.
He doesn't want you there.
I know.
He may say he does, and you may be like, oh, it's a couples thing. He doesn't want you
But here's the thing. This was supposed to be a date night. And he was like, oh, let's do our date night. We can spend time together and then we can go to WWE. And yeah, it's okay. I'm not
Wait
getting
a
that
second.
invite
You guys,
back.
how long you been together now?
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. And you're already having date nights?
Well, yeah,
Every
we
night
still-
should be a date night.
I mean, it is, but like we are just busy. So we do date days.
At a wrestling event.
At a wrestling event.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello. Woo. Woo. Thank God for that song because I was not ready.
No?
No.
What happened? What's going on with you?
Nothing. Yeah, I get lost on the internet sometimes.
What were you lost in today?
On Reddit.
Yeah.
In the FU Karen section.
What's that? What is that? That sounds aggressive. What are you doing over there?
It's just like one of the subs that I...
What does FU Karen mean? I mean, I can...
Karen. They're basically Karen posts.
Oh, I
like,
gotcha.
F you, Karen.
Okay. So somebody's being a Karen. And then
this is just like a subreddit dedicated
gotcha.
to all Karens.
Beautiful.
And calling out Karens.
Beautiful.
And the one that I was reading recently was somebody who put out, I guess this must have been like on the neighborhood Facebook page.
Sure.
And this one Karen said, "Stop locking your cars after 8 p.m. Some of us have small children and would appreciate it if you'd lock your car without the beep beep noise after 8 p.m. If it's not an option, then at least disarm the beep beep noise from under your hood. I've heard from numerous neighbors, myself included.
I've heard from myself included.
It's unwanted and unneeded. Once you have parked your car, lock it and be done.
Yeah.
It's not an all-night routine unless you're coming to my home to put my children back to sleep or hiding drugs in your car. So please stop. I already have one neighbor on my radar for drugs, and I will call the police if it continues. Have some respect. There are families that live here. Thanks."
God, you care. Like, do you suspect any of your neighbors of anything, Mocha?
Not in this neighborhood. My
No,
last
you
neighborhood.
did?
Yeah.
What did you suspect them of? Like human trafficking or like not mowing your lawn properly? Like what's the scale here?
Rumor.
Okay.
The neighborhood gossip, the hot goss, is that the husband may or may not have gone to jail a few times.
Oh.
Which may explain his lengthy absences from the neighborhood.
Oh.
And one neighbor allegedly saw late at night garbage bags being put into the vehicle. And on another occasion, garbage bags being taken out of the vehicle.
What do you think was in the garbage
and
bag?
put into the garage.
But what was in them? What was the rumor? What was
Nobody
the
knows.
Oh my God.
Nobody knows. I don't know. Drugs, money, bodies.
You got any prostitutes in your condo, Maurie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one moved across the hall.
Yeah.
You can tell by the boots.
The boots? What is this, 1988? You can tell by the boots? No, if you live in a downtown condo, like I knew.
I just assume everything's going on.
I had I lived in one condo, and like you would get out of the elevator, and like you would just always see different dudes at the end of the hall. You know what I mean? Like knocking on the same door, but they didn't knock on the door like you normally knock, right? They knock like that. Like normally when you knock on a door, you're like this, yo, right?
Sure.
Okay, but when these guys were knocking on the door, they look down the hall, all the way down the hall, and then they knock like this. Right?
Just enough to know that somebody's there.
Just enough to know that somebody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I've never cared enough about anywhere that I've lived to really like.
Like, what about your neighborhood now?
I mean, oh my God, my neighborhood. Like, no, like I don't really
talk to people.
No, well, no, it's not that I do. It's not that I don't talk to people.
Okay,
right?
Here's a question. Here's a great question. I've always wanted to know.
God, yes.
Neighbors to your direct left and right. Do you know their names?
No.
Does anybody? I don't even know the names.
No, no. I see them all the time.
You say hi. You're courteous.
Yeah.
Do you have nicknames for? We have nicknames. Do you have nicknames?
No. Why would I go through that trouble?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Why would I go through that trouble?
Like, so when you communicate with Catherine, like if I'm talking to Matthew, you're like, so and so nickname, so and so nickname.
I've never once talked about a neighbor. I've never gone home talking about a neighbor, like ever.
That's all we do.
Yeah, because you guys are gossips.
Yeah,
I don't do that. I'd like if I could see something on the street and be like, oh my God, that's so weird. As soon as I walk in my house, it's forgotten. Like I just don't. I have nothing. We do talk about like we have a lot of conversations about garbage day. Right?
Oh,
that's you know what I mean? Like that's what we do. Because I live on a one-way street, and when that garbage truck is there, if you're behind it, you're 45 minutes until you can even get off my street.
Yeah.
Right? And my street's like not that big.
Don't even get me started on garbage day.
Right? That's what we gossip about.
Yeah,
like
you want
garbage
hot,
day.
You want hot gossip?
Yeah.
In the hood? Yeah, garbage day.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, what guan? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, morning.
How are
Hello.
you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
This is Kay.
Kay sent us a note, Roz.
Okay.
This is how much we enjoy listening to you guys driving in the car. Then when we get to work, we listen, and then the radio's on in our office all day. We love you guys. Give a shout out to me and my homegirl here in the office listening, Kadeen and Yashoda, Jamaican and Guyanese girls. We enjoy you all, but we do have our favorite.
Uh-oh. I already know which way this one's going.
Bet you didn't think that we'd call you so quickly after you sent us that note, huh?
Oh, my God. Am I being put on the spot here?
You brought it up.
And you gave us your phone number.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
Without no hesitation, go ahead and ask me the question.
Okay, first of all, Kay, I need to know a couple of things, or we need to know, is how long have you been listening to the Roz and Mocha Show?
I would say about late 2022.
Oh, wow. So recent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
recent.
Okay.
To be honest, I was somewhere else and then I moved over. Funny enough, I was introduced to you guys by my Guyanese friend. So she would come in the morning. She would tell me, oh, I listened to Roz and Mocha this morning. They were saying this and that. And then she would try to enunciate or pretend to be. And it was hilarious. And I'm like, okay, I need to start listening for myself. And here I am from that day until today.
Okay. And then you listen to the podcast or the live show or both?
It's more the live show. I haven't gotten into the podcast yet.
Oh, wow. Well, there is a lot to learn from the world of the Roz and Mocha Show. We've been together on the radio almost 14 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's a lot of podcast listening you have to do.
Yeah, to get caught up, yeah.
What brought you to Canada?
It was cool at first, and then I love this beautiful country, and then I just decided to stay.
Okay.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Well,
Yeah.
with all of that out of the way, Kay, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Mocha!
Can I just say,
what?
Okay, that when your friend said, "Hey, you got to listen to this show. They're doing something funny," and it was when I was like doing all the Guyanese stuff. Can I just say, I'm the reason you like the show?
Wait, but I'll tell you though, it's boarding you together why I love it so much, but I just love Mocha. But Roz, you're something for you. There's this thing about you that I love so much. You guys will be having a conversation or somebody call and you'll be like, okay, this is for Roz, and you have this thing that you do. Oh, what now? That. Yeah, that side. Or like, oh gosh, that's you. I love that.
Yeah. I'm doing all of those to you right now. Every single one of those things.
Okay, we love you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show. Have a wonderful day, okay? And thank you for reaching out. Thanks for the note.
You too. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Have you watched Abbot Elementary yet?
I started and then I had things came up and I couldn't finish it.
I know Shem's a huge fan of that.
Love that show.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sheryl Lee Ralph, Emmy Award winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had that fantastic speech when she won the award.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Great speech.
People teared up at her passion. She was in town recently. Maurie had a chance to talk to her. She teamed up with Made Good, which that brand is huge in our house.
What is it?
They make like granola snacks, and
Oh, yeah?
my kid like loves everything that Made Good has. So back to school season, of course, Made Good is lending a helping hand to teachers in need of supplies to start the school year on a good note. So if you have like a teacher that you want to nominate, you could do that through madegoodfoods.ca. Teachers will have a chance to receive $200 from Made Good to help purchase classroom supplies and things that they need for the upcoming school year. So Sheryl Lee Ralph out here doing the good work to spread the news, spread the word, hanging out with Dammit Maurie. Things getting awkward very quickly.
When you think of school, what smell comes to mind?
Oh my God. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Spence, she just smelled so good. I remember it was something, I think it was a fragrance called Joy. And my mother had a big bottle of Joy or Arpege. It was either Joy or Arpege. And I remember that scent to this day. Yeah.
The smell that comes to my mind? Yes. Duotangs.
What's Duotang?
Duotang.
What's Duotang?
How do you not know what Duotang is?
I don't know what Duotang is. I know what Tang is, but I don't know what Duotang is.
Well, it's not two tangs. Duotang is like the plastic binders, like Duotangs, like binders.
No. I remember opening up a new book, and the smell of opening up a new book is just amazing. Is it similar to Duotang?
Well, Duotang is more of a plasticky, patent-pending smell.
See, no, mine is more of a pulpy paper smell.
You need to find a Duotang and smell it.
Because of you, I'm going to find a Duotang. I bet you there's a Duotang in some of these lockers right here. Wait, where?
The red and blue, right there.
This?
Yeah.
This is what you call a Duotang. Wait, let me smell it. You're crazy. It doesn't smell like anything.
Let me smell.
Smell.
Oh my God. There's a smell.
All right. I have good memories from school. Poor you.
I don't think they call them duotangs in America, though.
Really?
No,
They
they
just call them
probably
binders,
they probably
right?
just call them folders or something like
yeah.
that. Like duotang is a very Canadian thing, I think.
Where were you guys?
We were in a
Like a
super
Staples?
old school, and there was like lockers in there. And we did the interview in front of lockers, and there happened to be Duotangs right in them.
Oh.
My classroom when I was in, I think grade 6, was like sort of wedged in between the wood shop and the teacher's lounge. So it was sawdust and cigarettes.
Dammit Maurie talking to Sheryl Lee Ralph.
If you ask me a math question and I get it wrong, I get to tell you a back-to-school joke.
All right. Are you ready?
I got my joke.
Here is the equation. 5 times 10 plus 39.5 plus 3 equals.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55. No, 5 times 500.
No.
No, here's the joke.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Children in what
So
grade
disappointing.
have the greenest thumbs?
They would be in my classroom.
No, you just go, I don't know. Have you ever told your joke before?
I'm so sorry. I don't know. What grade would it be?
Okay, kindergarten.
Absolutely right.
Do you get the joke?
I do. Kindergarten. Like a child's garden. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
It's a derivative of a German word for kinder something.
Wow, waiter. Okay.
Yes.
No.
Okay, just laugh.
Sheryl Lee Ralph.
Okay, wait. Where do people go to learn how to make ice cream?
I don't know.
Sunday school.
That's good.
Wow.
That's really
See,
good.
here's the problem. You're a really good actor. Like, you're one of the best. Are you actually laughing or acting?
I'm actually laughing. That's good.
Okay. Why would a music teacher might need a ladder?
To reach the high note.
You just stole my
damn.
punchline.
Oh, yay.
Damn.
That is the great Sheryl Lee Ralph.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A lot of space news this week.
Uh-oh.
India landed
Like
on
as
the
in-
moon yesterday.
Oh.
Becoming the 4th country to do
Shout out
so.
to India for that.
Hey.
Yeah,
hey.
the first time for them as well.
Hey. What did they land? Just like a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always a thing. It's never a guy anymore.
No. Too dangerous. Because the last time they tried, they failed. Thing crashed.
When? When are they trying to put another person on the moon?
Oh, no. When they tried to put like a thing on the moon.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm just saying it's always things. It's not guys anymore.
Oh, yeah. No. It's too dangerous.
It's not too dangerous. If it wasn't, come on.
It is.
Perfectly safe.
In other space news, Japanese researchers say we could technically get a message back from aliens any day.
Oh, any day?
Yeah. The reason why is...
Doesn't it take like 3 million years or something like that?
Well, maybe they sent it 3 million years ago.
No, because this group of scientists sent a message to space 40 years ago.
Okay.
August 15th, 1983 is when they sent this message.
So till then, we've been left on red?
Yes.
No, because this...
Oh, no, they gotta...
Because where they sent it to is 16.7 million light years away. Or 16.7 light years away.
Okay.
So it took this amount of time for the message to get there. Yeah. So now, whoever is on the other side of that message is going to receive it and then think about how they want to respond.
Right.
And then send it back. But because it took 30 years for it to get there, or 40 years to get there, it would probably take about that much amount of time for it to get back to us.
So the guy that sent it will be dead.
Who knows?
Yeah.
This week, researchers in Japan will start using an antenna from the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency to scan the skies for any sign of response.
Did you get my text?
It's just a blinking light.
Failure to find a reply immediately is not being treated as a mission failure because it might take additional time for a response to reach us.
Could you imagine having that job, right? Where, they we got this antenna, we got all this stuff and this gear, right? So just go and talk to the aliens, and then at the end of the day, you're like, well, I didn't talk to any aliens, and then your boss gets mad at you. You're like, well, I'm the only one, right? Like
I did this 40 years ago.
But you're asking me to do something that nobody else has done before.
It says here, Japanese astronomers transmitted a message in the form of 13 drawings illustrating Earth's history encoded into radio waves with the aim of establishing contact with possible alien civilization. But my question is, if they did all this, how do we know that on the other side, someone looking at the message and be like, I don't know what this is?
Yeah.
Spam.
You should have just sent an episode of Friends.
They don't know. They should leave it up to 8th grader boys to draw those pictures.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is Earth. We out here.
This is Earth. Just,
we outside.
Right out here. Yeah. Yeah. It's just and then it's just 14 pages of boobs. Right? Right?
Send it.
Yeah.
You up?
Yeah. That's.
And then in 40 years, we're going to message new phone. Who does?
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I went to the X on Saturday.
Oh, no. On a Saturday?
Early, though.
Oh.
Like, they had just opened. So it was
good
empty.
for you.
It was great.
Yeah.
And the most extreme food I wanted to try was the bacon wrap chicken wings, which was amazing.
Bacon wrap chicken wings? Okay.
It was great. Delicious.
All right.
What's on that spot?
That seems
Bacon
very
Nation.
labor intensive to wrap chicken wings
Oh
in
my
bacon.
God,
though.
I thought you would have tried the deep fried pizza.
No, I didn't want that. And then they had the watermelon burger with gross.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for my order, and I get the order, and I don't know what was going through my mind, but the guy passed me the food, and I wanted to say, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out as thank you, bro. I said, thank you, boo. And he paused for a second, he looked at me, and I was like, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
The rest of the day, I kept thinking about that.
You know what's interesting is that if somebody said to me, if I did somebody a favor or whatever, and if somebody said thank you, boo, right? I wouldn't question it because I would just think that I don't know. Right? I would think that I'm the one that doesn't understand. You know what I mean? Because I would think that I'm out of touch and boo changed culturally.
Oh, okay.
Now
it's just the thing that everybody says.
Now it's just the thing that everybody says. And then 5 minutes later, I would probably tell a guy, thank you, boo. Because I always want to try and be cool and relevant.
But in that moment after I left, because I was thinking about it for the rest of the afternoon.
It's terrible. You got to go back and order more. Make it good.
No, but I wanted to know, I was like, I wonder if he thought of that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Why don't you go back and talk to him?
No, you
I'm
can't
not going to do that.
You can't do that. There's nothing worse than that. And I understand that feeling because I've done that before. Like there was so many times, like when I was up at ET Canada, I would spend so much of my days there. And you walk around the building, unlike here where I don't see anybody, right? I don't know anybody's name who works here. But I would walk around the building constantly. And there were like, if I'm walking down the hall and somebody looked at me and went, you know, hey, what's going on? And I go, not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Or what's the other one?
I would.
They say something and you say, yeah, you too.
Yeah.
But what they said to you didn't
That
warrant a
doesn't
yeah,
work.
you too.
Yeah. So I would walk the whole circle again until and I would see that guy.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, hey, how's it going? Right? I would have to make it good. Like, 'cause I would just sit and obsess about it, like for the
And then he
entire
would look at you
time.
and be like, yeah, you too.
Yes, right. Like I would have to make good on that.
it's the
So
worst.
I would be back in line ordering more bacon wrapped chicken wings to just make it good again.
No.
I really would.
No, I waited too long in that line.
You did. How long was the line?
Like 20 minutes, maybe.
But you got there when they
long.
opened.
That's too long.
They were already busy when you got there?
Yes.
Yeah, because everybody
Everyone
rushes
was
for
busy.
that stuff,
Mhm.
right? Everybody wants to, like, whatever the biggest line is, that's what
Yeah.
people run to as soon as you get there.
Maria and I are going to try all the food down at the C&E. I think it's this week.
Bacon wrapped chicken wings.
I know. I went to deep fried pizza.
What do they deep fry? Do they batter it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fully
So isn't
battered.
that just like a calzone?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
will
what
not
else
try
they
the
got? They have
burger
like a
ice
lot of
cream,
pickle stuff too, like pickle
Ugh.
cotton candy,
Ugh.
pickle, I think ice cream.
No, not for me.
And then all like from years past, they still have like the Krispy Kreme hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got the mustard ice cream, ketchup ice cream, deep fried when you guys go, deep fried Oreos.
No, I'm not doing
Best.
that. No, I'm not
I always end my day there with the Tiny Toms.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. That's always
Tiny Toms are-
that's a thing.
Are always good.
Yeah.
But it trips
Waffle
me
ice
out.
cream sandwiches.
Waffle ice cream
Oh,
sandwiches.
yes, those are good.
Those
But
are
it always
classic.
trips me out when they do, like you go to the food building and you want to like see all like the crazy foods.
Yeah.
But then like as soon as you walk in, one entrance is like a Swiss chalet staring at you right there. Right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Swiss chalet, but it's
No.
just like, you know, I walk in, I look to my right, and there's Swiss chalet. I look to my left, and there's a Tim Hortons.
They
That
even have
doesn't
a-
scream out crazy food.
They even have a Franz in the food building. It's fantastic.
Yeah, because what winds up happening is that you're going to walk in and be like, I want them bacon wrapped chicken wings. And you can be like, that line was 45 minutes. You know what it'll take? Quarter chicken with fries.
Yeah.
Right? That's it. That's it. That's
Yeah,
why they're
no
there.
line, and
right?
it's
No
simple
line.
and
it's-
familiar.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh.
Why are you being
why
so
are you being
weird?
so weird?
Why are you being so
I'm
weird?
not weird. I'm literally just sitting here.
Yeah, being weird.
No. Like
Back
this
me
is-
up, everybody.
Oh my God.
Roz being weird, right?
I think you're both being weird, frankly.
No, to me, because okay, can I tell you what I feel right now?
Tell me.
A trap. I think that this is one of those things where you start acting a certain way, okay, and then you start talking to me a certain way, waiting for me. You've set a trap, and I don't know what the trap is, and then I'm going to say the wrong thing, and then I'm going to be the
What?
and then I'm going to
all
be
of
the
a sudden
fool.
got him?
Yes, that's what I feel when you start doing that.
I promise.
Yes, something as simple as you looking at me going, "What's up?"
Yeah.
I am terrified to answer that question.
Oh.
By the way,
Sorry.
absolutely terrified to answer that question.
Sorry for caring.
Okay, never mind that. Oh my God. I have so much I want to talk about.
Okay,
but
go.
I can't. No, because it's nonsense. How many people do you block on Twitter? Do you still use Twitter?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, but I don't really like. I post not as often as I do on Instagram.
Yeah.
I use Twitter to see like.
I use it as a search engine. Like that's really it.
Yeah, to see what's trending.
Yeah.
News
yeah.
stories and stuff like that.
Because on Friday, Elon said that he was going to get rid of the block feature.
Have I blocked anyone on Twitter?
Because there's a lot of people that block people. I've blocked quite a few people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember back in the day, like a few years ago,
Yeah.
I went through a tear where I started blocking just people who were being mean.
Yeah, I had who came at me first? It was the Beyonce, the Beehive came for me.
Oh,
And-
didn't Christina Aguilera
and then,
fans come at
Then
you?
the Christina Aguilera fans came for me, and then I made peace with the the K-pop stands. We
just gonna say, don't say BTS.
We came. Me and the BTS army came to some sort of agreement, but I had to block a lot of people because I was being like viciously attacked by the Christina Aguilera fans. And then I got looped into a thread because there was one thread that was happening where I wasn't tagged in it at all. It was just people saying my name. And then I got tagged in it at some point in the thread. And what it was, where I had said something about Christina Aguilera, and it wasn't even bad. It was critical of her new song. I didn't actually like the song. I'm a huge Christina Aguilera fan, but I didn't like the song. That's all I'd said. And then they came after me, and I was late in a thread, actually tagged in a thread. And what the thread above me were all people sharing information about how to find out where I lived.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah. Whoa. Right?
See, that's insane, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a long thread, and we had people that I was working with at the time, and then they called them, and they got a hold of the people at Twitter and like the whole thing. But I started blocking people.
So what happened? Did they have to? The people at Twitter went and like deleted all that stuff?
Yeah, suspended account, right? Because you're not allowed to do that. So like everything just disappeared really, really quickly. But the ability to block is like, I know that people block, when somebody just pisses you off, right?
Sure.
Or you say something that is not true, and then somebody points out that you're wrong factually, and then people just block them to get that out of their mentions.
Yeah.
But the ability to block sometimes is because like there's legit people that you don't want interacting with you in that world if you want to be on the platform. But I guess Elon Musk wants to get rid of the people's ability to block people.
Like completely,
yeah. And then so he got
dangerous, man.
He got in a big giant fight with James Woods, the actor.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And can he get into the octagon?
So
how old is James Woods now?
I don't know, like 100. So he said if Elon Musk removes the ability to block concerted harassment by trolls or organized political entities, how will X be any different from Jack Dorsey's horrid Twitter? And then Musk just replied, delete your account.
Oh, wow.
So I guess I don't know, man. But like,
so if they take this away, does everyone you've blocked now they're unblocked?
Yes.
Oh, I guess.
I've blocked
Yeah.
so many people who have sent like booby pictures.
You block? Wait a second. Who sends you booby pictures?
Like I don't know if it's a bot or something, but sometimes I'll tweet something and then some random bot replies with like
with boobs.
Yeah.
Man, that bot somebody's got to reprogram that bot. Like if they're targeting like audiences.
Clearly they don't know.
Clearly.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Seen the music video for Shawn Desman's new song yet? Love Me With Lights On.
Yes, I have.
And like all over his like Insta, he's sharing like different images, and like the women featured in the video have been doing their own kind of like behind the scenes videos, posting. It's a great music video. Song dedicated to his wife Chantal after she went through some health issues and then eventually went through surgery. And if you watch a music video, it's all these like body positive influencers, all these incredible women. And he teamed up with NYX, the company NYX, who I know you
love them. Yeah,
you know them.
Great company.
My wife Jenna wears their product all the time. So the owner of NYX is in the music video. Our friends Kat and Nat are in the music video. Sarah Nicole Landry, who a lot of people know as the Birds Papaya on IG, is in it. A bunch of other incredible women are in the video. And if you get a chance, you got to go watch it, because I'm just like seeing more and more stuff since the release of the video last week come out. When Shawn was on our show a couple of weeks ago, he talked about the inspiration behind the song Love Me With the Lights On.
Just before we were getting ready to release Maniac, my wife had like a medical emergency, and we had to go in. She had to have emergency surgery for her condition, for her ulcerative colitis. And we were sitting in the hospital bed, and she turned and said to me, she was like, "I'm so scared." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm babe, that's normal. You should be scared." And she's like, No. She's like, "I'm scared because after I do this surgery, there's going to be changes in my body. Like, there's going to be like parts sticking out of my stomach." And she's like, "I'm just scared you're not going to find me attractive anymore." And I was like, whoa. I'm like, just so you know, one, get that out of your brain. And then two, you're always going to be the sexiest woman and most beautiful woman in the room to me. So we got in the studio and I was like, you know what, guys, like, I want to write a song that like is not just for Chantel, but like for everybody who's ever felt that way, like that they're insecure about, you know, maybe a part of their body or a scar or the color of their skin. Like, I don't know, but like I wanted to do something like that.
And he did just that with the video. And when you watch the video,
great.
during the intro, all these incredible women it's the part of the video, it's black and white, and they're just like facing the camera. And they're talking about themselves, their lives. And you'll hear, I'll play a little bit of it, and you'll hear there's one moment, one voice that you'll hear. It's actually Shawn Desman's wife, Chantel.
Oh, okay.
And she starts to like crack, like she almost cried, right?
I think being beautiful is more about how you go into the world and have confidence.
When I'm singing, dancing, singing to a spatula to my dog.
It's my first summer with my surgery. It's the first summer that I have to dress the body, my new body. My main concern was like what my husband was going to think of me, to be quite honest.
Chantel.
When I had that hard conversation with him, he was like, I don't want that to be I'm going to cry.
I grew up in an era where there was a very singular view of what beautiful looked like.
Representation matters. It's not just a tagline. It's not just a phrase. People need to see themselves, to give themselves hope, to get up and do what they need to do.
In the beginning of my childhood, I tried to shrink myself to make myself fit into what I thought was beautiful.
Representation is so important, to be a face that people can turn to, a guide, a mentor, and sometimes even just a shield.
I would say to my younger self to trust yourself.
I think that version of me would be very proud to see the life that I'm living that I thought I never really could have.
And what I found and what I've learned over time and over discomforts and over weight gain and over postpartums is that every single time I say yes and I step out with my knees shaking, that's when I feel confident.
We grew up with single moms who had a lot on their plate, but when we look back, we remember them being happy.
I can still, like my mom, I always think of her laughing. I'm like, is there anything better? Because
my mom just always was like, let's have a dance party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great, huh?
Great music video. You got to check it out if you haven't seen it. Shawn Desman, Love Me With the Lights On.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We played Christmas music last night.
Why?
What?
I swear to God, we really did. We put on Christmas music last night
What
at home.
for?
Because we wanted to see if we still loved it, and it was so calming and
Who doesn't
awesome.
love Christmas music?
Oh, we do.
You guys have such a weird...
That's almost as bad as when Costco puts out the snowsuits in the middle of July.
And pumpkin spice latte is out today.
Yeah.
Too early.
Damn.
Look at Maria.
In 30 minutes.
Are you a PSL girl?
Oh, yeah.
Who isn't?
Who says PSL?
Everybody, good for you.
Thank you.
Please.
Yeah, where's my applause, everyone? Like, I know this stuff.
Don't make PSL a thing. That's not a thing.
It's been a thing for 20 years.
No, it has not.
PSL has been around forever.
No, it has not. Saying PSL?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it
Maria, back me up on this, girl.
To be honest, it's the first time I've heard that,
Thank
but I'll go
you.
with it.
You never heard of PSL?
No, I just referred to it as a pumpkin spice latte.
You say PSL, Maury?
Yeah, it's hashtag PSL. There's even like emojis for PSL.
Yes.
I don't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I just typed in hashtag PSL.
See?
Yeah.
And the first one says, it's time, happy 20th, hashtag PSL at Starbucks.
Oh, I'm literally getting one on my way home.
You know, if somebody hashtagged me PSL in my head, I would be hashtag pissel. What does that mean?
Somebody else said, GM, the hashtag PSL is back today with a coffee emoji.
What's GM?
Good morning.
Oh.
Yo, what? Guys, come on.
Okay, I don't know.
I've never
these
heard
things.
GM.
I don't know these things.
What about
man.
GN? Because I say GN instead of good night sometimes.
That's
like
rude.
out loud.
That's rude.
I'm like GN.
GN.
Look, another one. First PSL of the year, which means autumn is on its way. Woo. Somebody else.
Woo. Who says autumn?
Yeah, thank you, Shem.
That's weird.
I know.
Hashtag ATM, by the way.
Real proper.
What's ATM?
Autumn.
Oh, I thought that was at the moment.
Yeah.
I thought that was a machine.
So did I. I thought it was an
We're not doing well here.
Yeah.
You guys, I got to educate
Hold on
y'all
here. Hold on.
hashtags and stuff.
Hold on here. What does hashtag ATM mean?
Autumn.
No, at the moment.
No, not this time of season.
Nobody says
Isn't
ATM for autumn.
ATMN for autumn?
Isn't autumn?
just kidding, guys.
Isn't AT? No, you're not. No, you're
I swear
not.
I'm
No,
kidding.
you're not.
I
No,
swear I'm
you're no,
kidding.
you are not.
I literally just made
now
that
you're
up.
trying to get out of it. No, now you're
I
trying to get out
literally
of
just
it.
made that up. Yes, ATM is at the moment.
No, it's
Look at
First
you.
PSL.
at you.
Look, Sean R. Frazier tweeted out first PSL of the year.
Who's Sean Frazier?
I don't know, some guy on
I
Twitter.
know Dave Frazier.
First PSL of the year, and it's ridiculously tasty. Yes, I know it's August, and yes, I know it's really hot. And no, I don't need to hear any of that. I'm enjoying the S out of it, and we'll continue to do so.
What's the S?
Hashtag PSL.
See, okay.
And there he is. Sean enjoying his PSL.
Is he cute?
Venti. You can't see his face.
He's losing his hair.
Oh, you'd like him more.
Damn.
Also, PSL is the Pakistan Super League.
Oh, yo. Big up PSL then.
Right?
Hope y'all do great this season.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.